Welcome to Keelan's Cafe and Beyond. Today I'm going to show you how to make pasta known as macaroni. Before I start, don't forget to like and subscribe. So what we need to make this pasta, we need 2 to 3 tortilla breads, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon black pepper, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 1.5 teaspoons basil powder, 2.5 teaspoons Italian seasoning, half a cup caramelized onions, 1 saffron cube melted. I have a video on how to make saffron cubes. I'll put it in the description. 2 cans tomato sauce, 1 cup tomato paste, 2.5 cups Brussels sprout. You should cut them into 4s. We also need 1.5 pounds ground meat. And finally, we need 1/3 of a pound pasta and water as needed and as much oil as we need. So now your first step is to boil your pasta. So what you do is you bring your water to a boil. You add in your pasta with a good amount of pepper or salt, and then all you do is little by little force your pasta into the water until it is fully submerged in your water, like so. And then all you do is you let it sit for about 11 to 15 minutes. So now our second step is to add a good amount of oil into your pot while we are waiting for our pasta to get ready. We're going to let our oil heat up, and then we will add in our meat to saute our meat. So now you're going to add in your meat, and then all you want to do is just get it nice and chopped up, and then continue to saute it until brown. So now at this point, we are still waiting for our pasta to get fully ready. So now all we are going to do is we're going to add in everything except for our Brussels sprouts and our bread. So now you add in your onions. I've added in my tomato paste. Then you add in your seasonings. And then your tomato sauce. Then you add your other can of tomato sauce. Oops. And now you add in the rest of your seasonings. And then all you are going to do is just give it a real nice mix and get it all unified. So now what you do is you put the lid on, you put it on low heat or about medium heat, medium low, and you let it sit for about 3 to 5 minutes. So now my pasta is ready, and all I'm going to do is just dump out and get rid of all of the water in my pot. So now it's been about 4 minutes, and I'm going to now add in my Brussels sprouts and then get them nice and covered and in there. And then let them sit for about 3 minutes before we mix them in with our pasta. So now we are going to add in our same pot that we have taken all the water out, we're going to add in about half a cup of oil. And then 3/4 of a cup water. And now we are going to add in our tortilla breads. So 1 tortilla bread goes at the bottom, and you want to try and make sure none of the oil or water comes on top of it. Then you add in, you're supposed to cut them in to 3s. I have already cut mine. You cut them into 3s like that. And then all you do is you line up the edges of your pot with the tortillas. So basically you're just covering everywhere, like so. So now our step is to just add a good amount of sauce to the bottom and just fully cover it. And then you add a layer of your pasta. Then you repeat the process until you're finished. So now our last step is just to put it on our stove and steam it. So now all we are going to do is you can get these lid covers and you cover it, and then you put, just for reassurance to make sure any air doesn't get out of it, you just put a second pot on top just to weigh that lid down. Then you want to turn it onto medium or low heat and leave it to steam for about 30 minutes to 40 minutes. So now my food is ready to flip. And now all I'm going to do is you take your serving dish, you put it on top of your pot, or not your pot, your pan, your serving dish. I am very hungry. Then all you do is you take it and you flip it. And try and do it faster than me. And there you have it. So this is what it looks like on the inside. This is one of the best foods, I'd say. Easily in my top 5 foods. I really like the crunchiness of the outside. And really when it's cold outside and you make some of this, it really just hits the spot. This food is very aromatic. It's very tasty. I think you would like it a lot if you made it. If you like this video, subscribe, like, and if you have any comments or recommendations, put them in the comment section down below.